Many websites and services are offline this morning,
causing a number of high-profile websites to go dark.
Massive outages. Yesterday, the internet went dark. Apps froze. Websites crashed.
Major outage of Amazon Web Services.
Amazon Web Services saying 10 minutes ago.
Issues with Amazon Web Services.
Amazon Web Services, or AWS.
Amazon Web Services.
Did someone say Amazon? AWS shutdown just happened and the world just went into shambles. But here in San Antonio, there's a different story unfolding. And while headline after headline rattles uncertainty, the east side of San Antonio is quietly becoming one of the hottest zones for job growth and infrastructure. And I'm Anthony Sharp, and San Antonio Realtor, and whether you're relocating, investing, or planning for your next home, what I'm about to share with you could make the difference between buying the wrong time and buying just in time. So let's dive right in. Amazon expansion. Big facts behind the move. Here's the foundation of what's happening. Amazon recently purchased a 560,000 square foot warehouse at 810 Rosario Creek Boulevard on the east side of San Antonio, and is planning a $61 million renovation. According to the Bexar County Appraisal District and reporting by the San Antonio Report, this adds a value of $38 million, and the renovation is slated to complete by April of 2026. Here's what's notable. The warehouse will be used for receiving, storing, and shipping and distributing food, grocery, liquor items, and also serve as a customer pickup and drop-off site. It's located just 3 miles from Amazon's existing fulfillment center over there at the Carl Turner Drive, which is the house of drone delivery operations, according to San Antonio Express News. This is not just capacity expansion, it's capability expansion, with new logistics, new delivery models, including drones, and new employment types being anchored on the east side. For home buyers, that means one thing. When this company of Amazon's size invests this kind of capital into a location, it signals both short-term and creation of long-term infrastructure underpinning what can uplift the neighborhood. And that creates ripple effect for housing demand and community amenities and resale potential. Number 2, East Side San Antonio, the growth engine for neighborhoods. The east side of San Antonio is no longer just peripheral. It's fast becoming the central node of an industrial growth, logistics, development, and transportation infrastructure. According to the Express News, the east side industrial boom is very much real. In one study, a 310,000 square foot speculative distribution facility was being built at Kiefer Road, adjacent to the I-10 and 410 near Amazon, H-E-B, and the Dollar General project. And here's why this matters to you. Neighborhoods in industrial orbit start to see improved roads, utilities, and increased commercial investments, which in turn raises your home values. Proximity to logistics hubs equals shorter commute times for many workers. And that's attractive for families, even non-employees of Amazon, of course. As companies closer together, housing often becomes more desirable in buffer zones, not just right next to the trucks, but within 5 to 10 minute drives. So if you're buying in this wave, focus on an area that's just outside the direct industrial site, but still inside the commuter loop. Streets that are connected to the I-10, Rosillos Creek, Loop 410, for example, are suddenly gaining more interest, which means you might catch value before the prices spike. Number 3, job growth and housing demand. The domino effect. Let's unpack the chain reaction. Amazon investments equals job increase equals people moving in equals housing demand goes up. Home values and rental prices will tick up. The shift may take years, but the signs are visible early. According to Amazon's 2024 Economic Impact Report, Amazon's U.S. investments support nearly 5 million jobs nationwide, everything from direct hiring to supplier work. Amazon knew specifically here in San Antonio, the east side is expected to see growing logistics employment, and that leads to housing demand, which, according to Min's analysis, supports steady real estate investing in military towns like San Antonio that have diverse economies and job-anchoring institutions. For you as a prospective buyer or investor or seller, this means buyers prior to the full waves give you early and entry benefits. Homes that rent easily will rise in demand if you hold them as an investment. Even if you plan to live in a home, improving job prospects nearby raises resale floor, meaning your price goes up. But remember, the benefits is geographical, time sensitive, and the right neighborhood plus the right timing equals potential upside. Number 4, where savvy home buyers should be looking right now. Based on what's happening, there are 3 strategical criteria for selecting neighborhoods. A, proximity to logistics corridors with buffer zones. Aim for homes within 10 minutes of major hubs like Rosillo Creek, I-10, or Loop 410, but avoid situations where you're right next to warehouse truck traffic. Buffers equal value. Direct proximity may mean resale drag. And B, infrastructure upgrades and community investments. Track streets, utilities, school bonds, new retail announcements, when these begin alongside warehouse growth, housing markets tend to accelerate. And C, entry-level to mid-market homes in transition zones. These are neighborhoods that haven't peaked yet, but are within the catch and mint of new jobs and amenities. For example, homes priced under the metro median today in eastern corridors. Here are some neighborhoods worth watching in San Antonio's east and northeast sectors: Schertz and Cibolo, Selma, Universal City, and Converse. And number 5, risks to watch. How to stay smart. Before you jump in, there are real risks, and you should be aware. Oversupply in industrial space. Although the demand is high, construction is booming. A recent Express News article noted the East Side had a 12.3% industrial vacancy rate in the third quarter, with 4.6 million square feet under construction during 2024. In San Antonio News Express, if industrial space oversaturates, it could demand job growth temporarily or shift benefits away from residential demand. Quality of location matters. Buying right next to a truck-heavy zone may mean noise, traffic, and environmental cons which hurt resale. Timing the entry. Value may not spike overnight. Infrastructure development, retail pull-in, and neighborhood perception often lag. Buying within a 5 to 10 year horizon is safer than flipping within 12 months. And so the smart approach: work with a professional who knows micro markets and check sold versus list trends, and ensure you have a buffer zone away from heavy industrial activity, and buy for the long term. And in summary, Amazon's expansion on the east side in San Antonio is more than just a headline. It's a signal for job growth, housing demand, and a shifting value. If you're looking at buying here or investing, you'll want to position ahead of the curve, not behind it. If you'd like help identifying the right neighborhoods, understanding builder incentives, or placing a home near these job growth areas, send me a message. I'm Anthony Sharp, and together we'll make your move to San Antonio a smart move. And this is Sharp Moves.